This is the first day that it's not cold, windy, or rainy. It's in the 70s. It is great. Nashville in the spring and summer is the best. Winter's cool for like a week and then I'm done with it. I love the warm weather. Today we're going to talk about microphone placement, specifically tom microphone placement. When you're recording drums, there are a couple of things that can be replaced with samples if you mess up, but there are also a couple of things that sound really cheesy if you try to replace them with samples. One of those being toms. When done right, tom micing can be super easy, but if you do it wrong, it sounds really bad. Isn't this the cutest thing you've ever seen? The drum set I have back there came with 4 toms, and this is the smallest one that he rarely gets used. It's because he's so tiny, but whenever I get to use him, it's great. Miking toms isn't hard, it's actually really simple. I've always just done it one way, and it works. I've always just focused on 2 things. How high is it from the drum head, and where's the microphone pointing on the drum head? For me, I base height on placing 2 fingers on the drum head and then putting the grill of the microphone on the second finger, just touching. And then for where it's going to be pointing on the drum head, I like to have it somewhere in the middle of pointing at the edge of the head and pointing at the dead center. If you point it at the dead center, you'll get more attack, and if it's pointing at the edge, you'll get a ton of sustain but no attack. For toms, you kind of want something in the middle, so I split the difference and pointed at somewhere in the middle between the center of the head and the edge. To give you an example of what that sounds like, here's me playing those drums. And that's all there is to placing microphones on toms. Again, it's not hard, it's actually really easy if you know what you're doing. Okay. Every time I come through this parking lot, I say a little prayer asking not to be picked off by a car.